All praises to Haya, Ashura, Haya, Bashem Yeshaya, Walk. This is Shamar Israel, and today I'm going to speak about interstellar time and Christ, the light of the world. And that's because the Most High is showing me these things prophetically as they are being signified by the heavens. In one particular, it was two prophetic dreams that he showed me. And so the first one, I appeared in a room with Christ. We were lying in bed. I woke up on the side of him and I saw him next to me, and his body was unresponsive. He was dead. And then I touched him and he began to move with life in him. And then I began to conversate with him. It was like he was under a sheet in a morgue or something like that. You could say that. Except around me, I could tell that there was a vast area of darkness around us, a space of darkness surrounding us. And so we began to conversate. And so life entered his body, or should I say, the breath entered his body. And I began to cover him and things of that nature. And so the scene changed. And we appeared in a certain house, and there were people there, two women and a man, and they began to observe him, and I was standing next to him, and all of a sudden there was light coming from his face and his hands, and he began to shine so brightly. It was almost as he was convulsing, and the man there, he was a so-called preacher. The two women there, they were Hebrews, and they were. The pastor made a smart remark, and as they were leaving, one woman said, "See, I told you," like that, and then it ended. So I received wisdom, instruction, and understanding concerning this. Out of the vast darkness, there's going to be light, and in the beginning, the Most High, said, "Let there be light." There was a darkness, and then he said, "Let there be light." There was a physical light there he was making reference to, and you have a spiritual light that he was making reference to, and that's none other than Christ himself. How does that apply today, interstellar time and intrastellar time? As we can see, you have objects and things moving, luminaries and bodies moving throughout the vast darkness. People are looking for light, but they are sadly mistaken. There's a nation that has to be judged in the last days, and there you have the darkness. You see that? So the light that they're looking for is not the light that the Most High is going to give them. You see that? So Edom and his mixed kingdom. But Christ is the light of the world. Every eye is going to see him, not just a third eye, Atlas. You see that? Pun intended. Every eye is going to see him return. The luminaries and everything are going to be dark, like how I saw his body laying there. You see that? In darkness, waiting for the breath of life to enter this body. And so when the scene changed, I was wearing a white robe and he was sitting there. We were placed on earth. You see that? And the light began to return to the earth. You see where I'm going with this? We were in darkness. The whole earth is in darkness right now. People just can't see it. And he's showing this interstellar time. Would you see this happen in the heavens? And he's showing this on earth. We're in darkness, but the light is about to return. You see that? Not only to that physical body, his glorified body, but to the earth. You see, the light has to return back to earth, you see, to bring order. And your pastor, your preacher, they think this is a joke. I'm observing everything around me and reading these things and things of that nature, and they're talking about little green men and all that. I'm just, it's time for the Most High to fight. You see that? And so he made a smart remark. But the woman there, I didn't know her, is a heavy Hebrew Gentile in paganism. And she even began to see. So those that are blinded and are in darkness, you are about to see. Your pastor, your preacher, they're done for. They're in folly all the way up to the end. And we're here. So this has to do with the coming of Christ. You see that? This interstellar time, these things that's happening inside of what you would call interstellar space. You see that? Simple as that. The light has to return in the midst of all this darkness in heaven and on earth. For Christ is the light of the world. You see that? He stated, with him you are nothing, but with me you can have all things. You see that? And that light was the word. You see that? And that word was Christ, and he was made flesh, and he dwelt among us. Or should I say them back then. And now his time to return is upon us. So this is what I mean when I say, keep your eyes to the skies, for look up, your redemption draweth nigh. So those who have an ear, let them hear what the Spirit is saying. Chicago will be the first of all. In Jamestown, Virginia, the last standing. And always, Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. And for those who refuse to take part in the tree of life, and to drink from the fountains of living water, let them be unjust steel. And the bride say, come, and the Spirit say, come, and the wife say, come. Yeshua come, or Joshua come. Thy kingdom has come, the light of the world has come. So shall it be very soon.